Howdy everyone, how are y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I know I am, and I'm getting better day by day. Little life update. I am going through a breakup. It's been almost 2 months now, so it's nowhere near as bad as it was at first, but I will say that for it being my first relationship, first breakup, I've definitely taken a hit on emotions and definitely learned some valuable lessons. I'm currently working 2 jobs. I'm working in a restaurant, which I don't like. I'm going to quit soon. I'm also working in a job training program for forestry, which is really nice and is an opportunity that was unexpected, but I took it and I'm proud for taking it, and I'm definitely feeling more fulfilled working 2 jobs, even though I am usually tired by the end of the week because I am awake for 16 hours on the days that I work both, because I am full-time at both. And to be getting up at 6 in the morning, sometimes a little bit even before my alarm, to like going to bed as late as like 11, I definitely get tired by the end of the week. And I only have one day off. Today's Sunday. Sunday's my only day off. I do have Saturday afternoon and evening free, and same with Monday, so I have time. I usually dedicate it toward rest and recovery, but I will say I do feel like I could use my Sundays more wisely. Like, I haven't even really been working out. I work out on Sunday if I can tell that I'm not fatigued. So that's why there hasn't been many workout videos, is because I, for one, kind of got bored of uploading them, which sounds like a piss poor excuse, but some of you guys probably want more valuable content. But I guess some content is better than no content, because I haven't even been dedicating the time to uploading like I feel like I should be doing. But I'm here giving y'all my life update, working 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs. I'm working probably I think I'm working close to 80 hours a week. I think I'm somewhere in the mid 70s, but it's a lot. But it feels good, it feels fulfilling. I'm using up my time to make money, and even though it's not doing things I like doing, to just be putting myself out there and making money. Hey, it's 2 jobs that are like basically a minimum wage. They're a little higher than minimum wage, but it's not like I'm stacking cash or anything, especially because I haven't got my first paycheck from my other job yet, because they get paid once a month there, and I started like right at the end of the last pay period, so I'm getting my paycheck at the beginning of this month. So I'm still basically living off of 1 job while I'm working 2, but once those benefits do come through, I will be set in stone. But anyway, in terms of the breakup, I would say that me taking care of my health and working, I feel like has done a lot to help me get through it, because if I hadn't been carnivore, if I hadn't been walking every day, if I hadn't been working 2 jobs and working my ass off, I'd probably be a lot more of a stress case than I already was. I spiraled a lot. Things are still on my mind a lot, and I'm still getting over it, even though it's dwindled down to be basically almost nothing at the point that I'm at right now. But not like to get into details about the relationship right now, but needless to say, a lot of things I look back on, and a lot of things I know to do better on. And the part of regret that I feel personally is, let's just say that from the beginning of the relationship, I knew it wasn't right, and I continued to follow through against my gut. And the whole time, I'm following through with it feeling wrong. And yeah, it's like every moment is a decision to leave or stay, and I chose to stay, which over time led to me making the wrong decisions. Not just the wrong decision to stay with a person I knew wasn't meant to be, but it started making me sacrifice things in my own life to make this person fit, which was making me lose myself when I look back on it and realize it. And after the relationship ended, I'd finally kind of made my life my own and realized, and I'm trying to, for lack of a better term, I definitely realized how much of my life was, from a neurological and habitual perspective, how much my life was reliant on this person, and how much that meant that me as a man who is supposed to lead in a relationship, how much I wasn't doing that. And I definitely had many of my flaws in the relationship, and I had my own red flags, and the other person had theirs. Like, the relationship failing went both ways, to be completely realistic. In my current state, in terms of me as a person, and me, did it just restart my video? In terms of like me as a person, in terms of the value I can bring to the table in a relationship, I absolutely feel capable. But in terms of my ability to provide and navigate the world, I don't feel confident. Now, I don't think I need to be like super rich to get someone, but what I realized is that I made a lot of poor financial decisions. Not like extreme, but I wasn't good at saving money. I never dumped money into this person or anything, so that's good. But I definitely made poor financial decisions, often just on things like eating out and comfort, things like that. Made poor financial decisions, got behind on a lot of things, like made some other decisions that kind of caught me behind, and I'm working towards catching up on those. And once I'm at a point where I feel comfortable enough and caught up and settled in, perhaps I could think upon expanding. Because right now, with working 2 jobs, I'm not able to really go out and do anything. I haven't been able to line dance, and although line dancing is an activity that costs money to do, not literally, like most places don't have a cover charge and drinks aren't necessary, but with some places having cover charges, and the fact that any places I want to go are like way out of town, and that costs gas, right? It costs me time, and line dancing is something I'm passionate about that I like to make a living off of. Like, I've not been very consistent with follow-ups of places, but I was hitting up places a couple months back if they needed instructors, and because I want to instruct, I want to DJ, I want to host my own line dancing, and that's what in my heart right now brings me a lot of that joy, and for good feels, for lack of a better term. But there's also the fitness coaching I'm working on, and I definitely feel like I can do both. It's just, I think fitness coaching can make a better living long term. Now I'm really just thinking out loud. Like, this is how observant my thoughts have been with myself lately, and although I haven't really said much of my own thoughts, definitely gotta say, like, it was not worth it for me to make the decisions I did in my relationship, and allow myself to lose myself in the ways that I did. Not leading properly, not being stern in my decision making, not putting myself and future and good decisions first. Things like that. But I think that's it for you guys right now. I feel pretty good about myself, and it feels good to catch up with you guys. And I'm gonna end the video here and continue enjoying the rest of the sunset and go inside and wind down for the work day tomorrow. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.